Okay, sir?
I'm from Kosa.
Okay. All right, sir. Right, sir. We're going to have this drink, and then I will remember you. Yes. It's always difficult when there's a group, but I appreciate you wanting to give us a particular perspective, and I will give you that opportunity. Yes, sir.
Thank you. My name is Sipo Siniswa, and I'm going to say this, but I want to give you an understanding why I feel this way. I'm a former political prisoner on Robben Island. I fought in the struggle, and I can say today from experience, and I know a number of my fellow comrades, fellow freedom fighters agree with me. This is very clear from the meetings that we have, that one of the problems that brings us here 22 years down the line, that we are still discussing how we define racism, is 1994. In fact, before 1994, black people allowed a Eurocentric definition of what they were fighting for. In other words, they compromised themselves and got, crumbs that we call today freedom. And then again, we want to talk about democracy that doesn't exist. We have to actually ask ourselves, when we say democracy, by whose definition we say democracy? Because the democracy that exists in this country is anti-black, is anti-poor, it favors the rich. That is because we didn't define, during the struggle, we defined all these issues very clearly. And then suddenly comes the sunset clause. How many of you know what was decided at the sunset clause? Very few. So, when you talk about democracy, define it. It is black people, the victims of racism, who have to define what they mean and what should be done about racism. Not the bourgeois. Just one last thing. The way we are growing up, white kids think it's natural for black people to live the way they live, to live in the quagmire of poverty. Because even the ANC is not doing anything about this, because they are minority beneficiaries of white supremacy businesses and shares. This is one of the problems. Again, the only democracy that exists here is a bourgeois democracy, not a people's democracy. We need to go back to the drawing boards. Perhaps this is hate speech. The only thing that's going to change for black people, we need another revolution in this country.
Thank you, Mr. Zingiswa.